Hi, my name is Emily Wurramara and I'm a Wurrramara woman from Groote Eylandt and Biggerton Island in the Northern Territory. Today we're going to yarn about my favourite spots and my connection to the Northern Territory. My ancestral connection to Groote and Biggerton is my gargle, which means grandmother in Adantliokwa, and my grandfather Jagged are both from Groote Eylandt and Biggerton Island. My first memories growing up on Groote and Biggerton would definitely be the beach. A lot of the men in my family are hunters, so they'd go on the beach on the canoes and they'd go hunting for turtle, for dugong or for stingray. A lot of our songlines run through the sea, and so the water for us is very sacred. Whenever I go back home to Biggerton or Groote, the first thing that I see is the red dirt. When you're flying in and you see the change of scenery coming from Queensland over to NT, and when you see that dirt, for me that's like a peaceful feeling. I feel really grounded and I feel really at home, and it stains my skin, so I try to rub red dirt a lot on myself before I go anywhere else, back home to Hobart or back to Brisbane, because I like to take that part of me. Emerald River on Groote Eylandt is probably one of my favourites because the water there is so cold. It's best probably not to go there during the wet season because that's when the tides are all mixing, because right at the river mouth of Emerald it connects to the sea, and so crocodiles just swim freely through there. So there's some really awesome spots along the island and along the coast where I remember going fishing with my grandfather and my grandmother, and one of them is Jagged Head Point, which is on Groote Eylandt, and that's an amazing place where you can literally put your hand in and you come out with clams and oysters, and it's so magical. It's like a marketplace for fish. It's absolutely incredible. My top 3 favourite places to perform in NT would be GAMA, which is held up in Yirrkala in northeast Arnhem Land. That's my favourite. I remember taking my bub there for her first time, and we had such a beautiful time together, and every time I go there, it's just all family and it's all love, and it's so lovely to see everyone coming together from the communities. The second festival I think would be the Beswick Walking with Spirits Festival. That was really memorable for me because I jumped up with Coloured Stones on stage and sang, and I stage dived for the first time, so that was that was a fun festival. And my third festival would definitely be Darwin Festival because there is so much going on. They get everyone, not just from NT, but from all across the nation, and I think it's such a beautiful way to really experience the Northern Territory. I think festivals are the bomb in NT just because of how deep they connect. The land is so wet with spirit, with song. It's really beautiful to see everyone coming together on the land and just dancing and having fun. Considering how hot it is in Northern Territory, every house we'd go to there was a fire, and that was kind of their way of saying oh, we're home, come in. You could walk by someone's house and they'd welcome you in for damper or a cup of tea. It's just who we are as mob. That's who we are. We're peaceful, we're beautiful, we're thriving, and I think you see that when you go to these communities because you're connecting with these mob who speak also another dialect, many different dialects, and to be able to sit there and hone that presence and hone that energy, I think that's really special. My name is Emily Wurramara, and this has been my guide to the NT.